Hello. As you can see, we are currently waiting on the Nintendo Direct for the Nintendo Switch 2. It is currently 5:57 in the morning. I figured I'd start this a couple minutes early just to be ready for when it starts and go over some predictions and things. Because I'm going to educatedly guess. I read that this thing is supposed to be about an hour long. And I highly doubt they're going to have that much to talk about the actual system. So that probably means we're going to get to see some games, which is great. Basically, my hopes for the console is that it's just better, more powerful, can run games at higher resolution. Switch games that already exist will get updates or just be better ran on the new system somehow in some way. Beyond that, like whatever functionality it has, cool. Whatever it doesn't have, cool. I'm not too worried about how the system is actually going to play games and do things and whatever. Like I'm sure however it's gonna work is gonna be fine. But yeah, as long as it works and it looks good and it's not, 10 years behind like the last few Nintendo consoles have been, cool. I'll be happy with it. But beyond that, as far as games are concerned, I'm gonna educatedly guess we're gonna see Mario Kart since they already showed that with the announcement trailer. And apparently we have a minute to go. Here we go. Let me adjust the volume here a little bit. That's probably fun right there. Anyway, probably Mario Kart. I highly doubt we're gonna see something like F-Zero. Maybe a new Star Fox. Could be a whole lot of stuff. Maybe some Hybrid Heaven? Wait a minute, this isn't a Konami event. Oh man. I wish that game would come back. That game was amazing. Anyway, we got 20 seconds left. We're gonna get started here. I'm gonna try not to pause or anything. We'll go back and skim through some stuff at the end. More than likely. But yeah, I'm just hoping for the best here. You can do it, Nintendo. Here it comes. Let me in, Daddy. Well, we had ratings, so that means we're gonna see some games and some jellies and stuff. I'm very confused. We're building Nintendo. Here we go. What do you got? Some game footage captured in engine. Okay, well, this is obviously Mario Kart, yeah. This is obviously gonna be Mario Kart. Yoshi's Pizzeria. Even though there was a hamburger right there. Yahoo. That is a lot of dudes on one racetrack. Animation looks really good. Different vehicles. I haven't played Mario Kart 8. I never bought it. The last Mario Kart I played, I think, was... Which one was on the Switch? Was that 7? No, 7 was the DS one. Was it just Mario Kart Wii? Super Mario Kart Wii? New Mario Kart Wii? I don't know. I don't know what it was called. That was the last one I played. I didn't play very much of it either. That's cool. Grinding on rails and stuff. Oh, snap. There's a cow. Hammer bro throwing hammers makes sense to me. Wait, what? They got the truck drove the truck. I haven't actually been paying attention to the stages. And obviously they have outfits and stuff. That's gonna be a lot of DLC they're gonna be making money off of for sure. Big whale. The game looks really good. It's nice and colorful. The animations are great. And apparently the track is, the world is just a bunch of tracks put together.
Hello everyone, I'm Koichi Kawamoto. And I'll be one of your guides for today's Nintendo Direct.
Awesome. Thank you, sir.
I'm the producer for Nintendo Switch 2.
I'm Takuhiro Dota, the director for Nintendo Switch 2.
Dota!
And I'm Tetsuya Sasaki, the hardware design lead for Nintendo Switch 2.
That means he made all the specificatorings.
Mario Kart World, launching exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2.
I hope so.
Now, what do you think this brand new Mario Kart game will be like?
It'll be like every other Mario Kart game. Duh.
A brand new entry in the Mario Kart series is launching exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2 system. Welcome to this vast world. Kart races are held throughout various regions that span the globe.
It's an open world Mario Kart.
Depending on the time of day and weather conditions, the atmosphere will change.
They gotta have like a mission mode or something. That's a bunch of dudes. Look at all them dudes.
And in this Mario Kart game, you can go off the racetrack and drive virtually everywhere in this world.
What? Grand Prix.
In the classic Grand Prix, race through 4 courses in a bid for first place.
That is a lot of
But
cups.
don't sleep at the wheel. You'll also drive to the next course as part of the competition.
Wait, Baby Daisy?
With 24
That's
drivers
new.
in each race, the most in series history, the competition is gearing up.
That's her name, right, Daisy? Knockout.
Introducing Knockout Tour. Race non-stop from one corner of the world to another.
Oh, that's cool.
There are multiple checkpoints.
Yeah, so it's like it's basically like open world Mario Kart.
Shown when you hit a checkpoint, you'll be eliminated. Can you make it all the way to the finish line?
Free roam.
You can
Just
also
get to explore.
freely drive around this vast world in free roam. By going off-road, you can explore new areas and routes.
You
So
find
drive wherever
find
your
hidden
heart
stuff.
takes you.
You got White Yoshi.
You can
What's up,
also
dog?
go for scenic
Or is that
drives
Blue
with
Yoshi?
friends,
I can't tell.
and even take photos together.
Yes,
at
of
different
course.
locations.
Of course, there's a photo mode. A big old dinosaur out there.
A brand new race across the entire world starts here.
Mario Kart World.
The game
Makes sense to
launches on
me.
the same day as Nintendo Switch 2. More details
Launch
about this
title,
will
cool.
be shared in an upcoming Mario Kart World Direct. So be on the lookout for more information in the future.
Well, I guess we gotta watch that now, don't we?
Mario Kart World launches on the same day as Nintendo Switch 2. We'll share more details in the future.
Why
so
does
we
it
hope
say
you're looking
volume?
forward
Get
to
out
it.
of here.
Next, we'd like to introduce some of the new features of Nintendo Switch 2.
Yes, please.
These are
Yep,
the
controllers.
Joy-Con 2 controllers for Switch 2.
They suck less. Hopefully.
And on the right Joy-Con 2, we've added a new C button.
C button. Why isn't there
Take a
4
look
of
at
them?
some new experiences it offers.
What's the little pad thing underneath it?
I'm still ahead of all of you guys. That was me. That was
Oh, okay.
so quick.
Oh, it has Discord. Integrated.
No.
Nix, I'm coming for you.
No, I'm about to get
Come on, no.
Also, why is the sound off?
Oh.
You know what? That's fine. It's not a big deal.
Chat, a new feature for Nintendo Switch 2.
Hey, what's up? Can you hear me?
Oh, I guess it's not Discord.
Hi, missed you.
With this feature, you'll be able to communicate with
Lava
friends and
entered the
family
chat. That's
while
not
playing the
good.
game.
Y'all better run.
While using the game chat feature, your voice is recognized by a microphone built into the system.
Oh, okay. But you're still behind me, right? All right, let's keep going. Okay. So
It can pick up your speaking
Let's
voice
keep going.
clearly, even from a distance.
look at this. Jump on here.
I don't really want to refresh. We'll just have to deal with the video being out of sync.
Okay, let's make a
When it's noisy around you, your voice will still come through clearly, letting you chat with ease.
How did you get hit by a boat?
Okay, nice.
It does look beautiful. It's so pink.
And you can use this feature in handheld mode too, letting you
Ooh.
easily chat with friends and family. If you open the chat menu and turn on game screen sharing,
Good job, good job.
There we go. There we go.
you can also
Fucking
share
10
your
FPS. Game screen sharing.
Really?
Perfect.
Do it? You guys just did it. I want to do it.
Check out my walkthrough, dog. 5 FPS. Here it comes.
Okay. You can chat to your heart's content, even while playing different games.
Yeah, I know
That's
that
cool.
one. So hard, right? It's tough.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's so
I'm like
hard,
in the sky
dude.
Right here. I fell. I'm falling. Okay, we got it. We're safe.
Kirby.
Kirby?
You're a star.
I want to
So
play Kirby.
cute.
I haven't played that Kirby yet. I should do that. Pick a menace.
You can adjust the size of your
I've
game
never
screen.
played a Pikmin game. Never ever.
Guys, I'm lost. Like, what?
That's very jarring. I sit there trying to watch your game and then everybody else's
Or
games.
expand another friend's game.
0 FPS. Hell yeah, check it out.
Wall that's to your left.
Yeah, to your left.
It's like the wall. Like,
We'll get there eventually.
Little wall ride.
Slideshow.
So everyone.
Wow, dude.
oh, I think I know where you are. Wait.
Okay, I think we have to try.
Ooh, okay.
Honk honk.
Let's take a picture here.
Okay, are you ready?
Smile.
Screen capture.
I like your pose, Meeks.
On the right Joy-Con 2 controller, there's an additional button. With the seat button, you can pull up a chat menu.
Oh, it's the chat button.
Wait, actually, guys, I got a call coming right now, so I'll be right back. Yeah. Okay. Sure.
Here, you can quickly and easily mute yourself and more. And there's
They're
this.
selling a camera?
By
How much is that gonna
connecting
be?
this camera to the system,
Oh my god, that better only be $15.
Hello. Yo.
If that shit is like 60 bucks, like get out of here.
Good?
you can appear on screen and video chat while playing a game.
Oh man. You already know that thing's gonna be like $80.
Here's how it looks with just the camera feed.
I'm way behind,
There
guys.
you go. I bet you like
Can
that.
you wait for me?
Good lord, those
Please
cameras
look
look
forward to
terrible.
games which use your camera feed like this.
They look terrible.
Hey. No, wait. No.
Cut some beef.
Left.
I haven't played the new part of Mario Party either.
Using
There's a lot of games I hadn't played.
Even when you're apart, you can play games and hang out as if you were together in the same room.
Hell yeah.
Together, or compete in
Never
online
played Splatoon.
multiplayer games. Chat while playing your personal favorites.
Is this what?
Decide your
Which
own
Yoshi was
rules
that?
for a retro
There's been so
game
many Yoshi
competition.
games. Volleyball.
Or hold a sports competition between families. All together, anytime, anywhere.
All right.
Game chat.
Game chat by Nintendo.
What did you think? In
I
developing
think
game chat,
it needs some
our
work.
goal was for you to enjoy playing online with others more closely, including family and friends. Almost as if you're all playing together in the same place. The camera you saw in the trailer is the Nintendo Switch 2 camera,
Yeah.
which will
Why
be
is the video
available on the
flickering?
same day as Switch 2.
And it better be $20.
A Nintendo Switch Online membership will be required to use Game Chat.
Well, ain't that a bitch?
However, since we'd like as many people as possible to experience Game Chat, it will be available without a membership for a limited time. We hope you'll try it out. Additionally,
Okay.
Game Chat supports the Nintendo Switch Parental Controls app, and different settings can be adjusted. For example, whether parental permission is always required when a child wants to use Game Chat to play with their friends.
we'd like to introduce another new experience you can share with family and friends.
Okay. Backgammon.
On Nintendo Switch, even if you just have one game, you can pass a Joy-Con controller to a friend and play together. But on Nintendo Switch 2, you can play together locally on multiple systems using just one game, with GameShare. As shown here, even games that require multiple screens can be played if one person owns a compatible game. With GameShare, you can temporarily share compatible games with others who also have Nintendo Switch 2.
And they show that you can connect to the older consoles.
You can share a
Yeah.
game with up to 3 other systems at a time. GameShare also supports online play with other Switch 2 systems, and you can use it with friends via Game Chat, which we showed earlier. GameShare can only be used with compatible
That's very
games.
cool.
This feature is planned for several titles, starting with a free update for Clubhouse Games 51 Worldwide Classics on Nintendo Switch. GameShare support is also planned for select games exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2. So we hope you look
Exclusive?
forward to it.
Narny?
Next, we'd like to
Effect
show
added.
you the Nintendo Switch 2 system itself.
It doesn't actually make that noise when you put the Joy-Cons on. Bigger screen, same thickness.
At 7.9 inches, Switch 2 has a
Oh.
bigger built-in screen. Here's how that compares to Nintendo Switch. The system's thickness remains the same. With approximately double the pixels compared to Switch, you can enjoy games in greater detail on the 1080p screen.
1080p. It's no longer 720G. 120 FPS.
The screen supports
Damn,
up to 120
dog.
frames per second, allowing for smoother gameplay in supported titles.
Okay, that's good. LCD.
The LCD screen is more vivid and supports HDR, providing
more
more contrast
vivid.
between light and dark areas of the images.
It's more vivid, not vivider.
The
Magnetically?
all-new Joy-Con 2 controllers connect magnetically.
That's great. Cause trying to slide those
Magnets keep
bitches
the
off
controllers firmly attached to the system. Detach the
sometimes
controller easily by
was rough.
pressing the release button on the back. The SL and SR buttons are bigger for greater comfort and control when playing with a Joy-Con 2 held horizontally.
Larger control sticks that hopefully
Left and
don't
right sticks
suck.
are now larger.
Mouse controls.
Each Joy-Con 2 controller can be used as a mouse to play with compatible games. Both the left and right Joy-Con 2 support mouse controls.
Speakers.
By adjusting the audio balance
Treble.
between the ranges, sounds from the built-in speakers are clearer and more natural in handheld and tabletop modes.
Great.
It has a built-in microphone, so you can voice chat with friends anytime via Game Chat.
That's what they said
It
earlier.
also uses noise-canceling technology to filter sounds, so your voice will come through clearly.
3D audio.
Even if you don't have a surround sound system, games can be enjoyed with more immersive, three-dimensional sound, as if it were coming from all around you.
It definitely felt like it came all around me. Wait. Where's the horse? Where's the horse?
Place your Nintendo Switch 2 however you like with a large,
stand?
sturdy stand.
Sturdy.
You can move it freely, like this.
USB-C.
In addition to the USB-C port found on the bottom of the system, there's one on top as well.
It's for the camera, obviously. Yep.
It's handy for connecting a USB-C camera or charging in tabletop mode. Nintendo Switch 2 comes with 256 gigabytes of internal
That's a lot.
storage, 8 times that of Nintendo Switch, for storing your game downloads, save data, and more.
That's a lot,
Reading and writing
dude.
data is also faster.
New dock. 4K. Wow.
Use the Nintendo Switch 2
That thing is
dock
big.
to connect to your TV and enable up to 4K
LAN.
resolution for compatible games.
No more shitty
HDR
wireless?
is also supported in TV mode.
Great. Powerful cooling.
The Nintendo Switch 2 dock has a built-in fan that keeps your system cool. This helps keep performance stable.
Well, that is fantastic.
On Nintendo Switch 2, you can play Nintendo Switch 2 games, as well as compatible Nintendo Switch games. Physical and digital games are supported.
So basically, it's probably gonna be Nintendo titles and then whatever publishers and games they can get support for. More than likely.
As you just saw, Nintendo Switch 2 isn't simply an improved Nintendo Switch. We redesigned the system from the ground up and packed in lots of new gameplay features.
What a nice man.
To help players better understand the Switch 2 hardware, we're currently developing this game. Mr. Kawamoto!
This game.
Hello. My current location is actually inside the game itself.
What?
This is Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour, exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2. I'm standing over here. Okay,
Neat.
everyone, join me inside the game. There are a lot of question mark icons here. Let's examine them.
Where are the
This sign
magnets?
reads, where are the magnets? The Joy-Con 2 controllers attach to the system with magnets. And those magnets are inside the system.
Yep.
The SL and SR buttons on the Joy-Con 2 are made of metal. So that's how
interesting.
they attach to the system. A magnetic circuit is formed between them so they won't easily detach. Through examining signs like these, you can discover all sorts of secrets about Nintendo Switch 2.
Hopefully
Another
people aren't
example,
like cutting
the
themselves and
Joy-Con
shit on those
controllers have
buttons,
mouse
man.
controls. And when combined with the gyroscopes, you can even do something like this.
Golfing!
You can adjust the position of the golf club and aim for the cup by rotating the Joy-Con 2.
By destroying your wrist!
By combining the mouse controls and gyroscopes, things like this are possible.
Oh
There are
man.
secrets to discover even as you're playing minigames and tech demos.
Maracas.
Some of the secrets range from the unique features of the system.
Let's show you how it works by
details you might
making
not
you
notice
scrape
until they're
paint.
Pointed out. There are plenty. Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour will launch as a paid digital game on the same day as Nintendo Switch 2. Please
Paid?
check it out if you're interested.
Now,
What?
I'd like to share some more information regarding Nintendo Switch 2.
They're making people pay for that?
This is the
Ugh.
game card for Nintendo Switch 2 titles.
Yeah. Looks
It's the
similar.
same shape as Nintendo Switch game cards,
Except it's
but
red.
it's now red, and it has much faster data reading speeds.
Ooh.
Next up is additional storage. Switch 2 will only work with micro SD express cards.
Express.
They're a different type of SD card and will make high-speed data transfers possible.
Okay.
Please note that regular micro SD cards used for Nintendo Switch will not be compatible.
No.
Additionally, to transfer data from
They fucked
Switch
up.
to Switch 2, you can log into your Nintendo account to use the System Transfer feature. With this feature, you can transfer save data, digital games, and more.
Alright, well at least there's that.
We're also releasing a new Pro Controller.
Of course you are.
It has a C button, which launches Game Chat, and on
It
the
looks a
back,
little
there
bit
are
better.
new GL and GR buttons, which you can
GL?
use to assign existing button controls.
Ooh.
In addition, an audio jack has been added. We've introduced a few new features, and after today's presentation, the official Nintendo Switch 2 website will go live. There will also
Okay.
be an Ask the Developer article on the website, where the three of us will talk about the development of Nintendo Switch 2. We hope you'll check that out as well.
Potentially.
And now, the Nintendo Switch 2 launch date.
What is it?
Nintendo
August?
Switch 2 launches on
June?
June 5th.
Holy shit.
We're very much looking forward to the day when you all get to experience it, so please wait just a bit longer.
I was thinking it was gonna be like end of the year.
Now, broadly
That's crazy.
on Nintendo Switch 2, you can play 3 types of games. The first type is Nintendo Switch 2 games.
Yep.
These games
Obviously
take
digital
advantage of the
games.
performance and features of Switch 2.
And regular Nintendo Switch
The
games
second type
that are
is
compatible.
games that were released on Nintendo Switch. Nintendo Switch 2 edition games are the third type. Some games that were released on Switch will receive
We'll get-
updated versions that offer
yeah.
things like improved visuals, unique ways to play on Switch 2.
And they better be
and
free.
more. Now, I'd like to show you the Nintendo Switch 2 edition of Super Mario Party Jamboree. Please take a look.
Because if they make you rebuy everything, if you already have it, that would suck balls.
Super Mario Party Jamboree is getting an upgrade on Nintendo Switch 2. The upgrade expands on the base game and adds new features, including mouse controls.
Oh yeah, you're definitely gonna have to buy this shit. They're adding things to
More
it.
expressive rumble. And gameplay that uses a camera accessory. All of which can be accessed on Switch 2.
Good lord, that looks terrible.
Check out 3 new and updated modes.
It's 2025, Nintendo.
First
Come
up
on
is
now.
Mario Party mode. With a single camera, up to 4 players can join the festivities.
Oh my
You'll
god.
be able to see each other's faces as you play, so you can experience all the reactions and emotions in real time. Or 4 friends can take the party online.
It's so jarring. I don't know,
Up
man.
next, it's Bowser Live, a mode where the livelier team wins. Bowser will bring you on stage 2. Hit blocks to collect the most coins. Guide an RC car with your voice. Go! And compete
Go.
in other mini games using full body movement and sound.
That's actually pretty cool.
Take a ride
I
on the
guess if only the
mouse-controlled
cameras
carnival
didn't suck.
coaster. With the safety
It'd
bar
be more
lowered and
exciting.
secured, you're off. Use mouse controls to shoot down enemies while you feel the bumps and rumbles of the coaster. When you
Looks
enter
like they got
play,
auto aim
a
going
minigame
on.
will begin. There's a bouldering game where 2 players each control an arm, and one where you shake a can of spray paint
You got spray and
quickly
paint.
tag objects. Enjoy the thrill of these intuitive mini-games. How quickly can you reach the station? From mini-games that use a camera, the built-in microphone, mouse controls, and rumble, the biggest party yet is getting even bigger.
So basically, they're just trying to make it super
Nintendo
interactive.
Switch 2 Edition plus Jamboree TV launches on Nintendo Switch 2, July 24th.
Which is pretty cool.
Nintendo
I
Switch
can't
2 players
deny
who
it.
already own Super Mario Party Jamboree can upgrade to Nintendo Switch 2 Edition plus Jamboree TV by purchasing an upgrade pack.
It's probably gonna be like half price or something.
Please look forward to a new Mario Party experience, where you can see each other's reactions while playing. Let's continue presenting some more Nintendo Switch 2 Edition games.
Of course.
Nintendo Switch 2 editions of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild
Are they
and
gonna be at
Legend of
least
Zelda Tears of
60
the Kingdom
FPS? Yep, they are. Look at that.
feature enhanced resolution and frame rates,
Look at that.
and also support HDR. which
Look
makes
at
the games more
that.
vibrant, so you can play with smoother, higher definition graphics. Plus,
Notes?
you can get even more out of your adventures in Hyrule using Zelda Notes. This new feature can be accessed via the Nintendo Switch app on smart devices. It's a game-specific service that's exclusive to the Switch 2 editions of these titles.
Interesting.
For example, it can help guide you to various locations, like shrines and Koroks you haven't found yet.
Guidance activated.
That's cheating. GPS?
Proceed north.
Oh my god.
Or you can share your creations using QR codes and send them to another player to create in their game.
That's pretty cool. It just teleports it in. Here you go, buddy.
We hope these features will make your adventures even more enjoyable.
That's like the major thing, right? Like, Frame rates for a lot of these games were trash.
You'll be able to enjoy an additional story exclusive to the Nintendo Switch 2 edition, along with improved graphics and frame rates.
Yeah, I guess that's cool if they're like expecting people to buy this stuff again. That they're at least adding something to it to make it somewhat worth purchasing instead of just, oh, buy it again for Nintendo Switch 2.
Looking forward to Kirby's new adventure. Metroid Prime 4 Beyond will have both a Nintendo Switch and a Nintendo Switch 2 edition.
Alright, not bad, not bad.
In addition to standard controls, you can use mouse controls for intuitive gameplay on Switch 2.
That's cool.
Plus, you can explore the immersive world in 4K at 60 frames per second, or enjoy smoother action in Full HD at 120 frames per second.
That's good.
Choose from these two modes.
Options are
both of which
good.
Support HDR, based on your preference and playstyle.
And your TV, obviously.
Pokemon Legends ZA, which is scheduled to
Oh my
launch
god,
later
there's a
this year,
frame rate.
will not only receive a Nintendo Switch version, but a Nintendo Switch 2 edition as well.
There's a frame rate.
Taking advantage of the power of Switch 2, you can enjoy your adventure in Lumio City with enhanced resolution and frame rates.
At a real frame rate. Oh my god.
The Nintendo
It can
Switch 2
happen.
edition games you just saw will be available as both physical and digital versions.
Alright, cool. Alright, cool.
And if you already own the Nintendo Switch version of a game, you can play the Nintendo Switch 2 edition by purchasing an upgrade pack.
How much are the upgrade
I hope
packs?
you're looking forward to these Nintendo
Of course
Switch
they're not
2
gonna give a
edition
price.
Next,
It's probably gonna be
I'd like to
$20 or
introduce a brand new
$30.
game featuring mouse controls with the Joy-Con 2 controllers.
Brand new game. Mouse
Please
controls.
take a look.
What is it? Is it a DJ game? Wait, what? Wheelchair basketball. What the hell? Not what I was expecting at all. I mean, it's different, I guess. That definitely different. I can already tell that that's gonna be very tiring to play this game, though. There's like 2 other games going on too. There's another game going on in another court. I also thought the whole cart was gonna go, or the whole chair was gonna go in the basket. Okay. Look at him go. Alright, that is definitely not what I was expecting. I was not expecting to see wheelchair
In
basketball
Drag and Drive, you'll use both Joy-Con 2 controllers
on
as
Nintendo
mice to
Switch.
intuitively pull off various moves. We hope you're looking forward to a new twist on 3-on-3 matches using dual mouse controls.
People are gonna get a lot of exercise playing that
Next,
game.
here are some games from our publishing and development partners coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Hybrid Heaven? That's not Hybrid Heaven.
Long observed the lands between.
That is a very
This world is
terrible trailer
of repair.
of Elden Ring.
You can see them, can't you? The rays of grace
No.
that guide you.
Why?
Your burden.
Why would you do this? If that's the frame rate, it's gonna run out. Like,
Doubt, you will become Elden Lord.
I have no doubt the frame rate sucks. Good lord, that looked very jarring.
I'm Greg Kasavin from Supergiant Games, here to say that Hades 2 is coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Makes
Our
sense
first
to
ever
me.
sequel introduces the Princess of the Dead, an immortal witch out to vanquish the sinister titan of time.
I have never played
Hades. Getting to know dozens of characters from Greek myth in a story that reacts to your every setback and victory. It's the kind of game you can quickly pick up and play whether you're experienced with the original or not. Look for more about Hades 2 later this year.
Capicomus! Obviously Street Fighter, yeah.
ストリートファイター6です。本体を持ち寄っての対戦はもちろん、任天堂スイッチ2だけの新モードもあります。
New modes.
ソフトは
Exclusive.
他に総勢26キャラクターを収録した Years 1-2 ファイターズエディションの2バージョンを、さらにゲームと連動するアミーボとアミーボカードも一緒に2の発売日にお届けします。お楽しみに。
Some cards, interesting.
Initiating Arsenal boot sequence. Weapons
Arsenal boots.
All operating at normal levels. Testing data link with spine. Normal. Commencing launch.
Oh damn.
Wars where our freedom was restricted, we will finally be liberated from.
I gotta play this game.
I'm in need of a new arsenal, new equipment, and money. I'm for
money,
sale, and you're buying.
Rebels! Thanks for the warm welcome! This planet will be ours.
Yeah, it will.
The Trinitas has almost completed a weapon that was created to destroy all humanity.
No! Because we're in the middle
This
of
looks
a war.
amazing.
Don't you get it?
I won't just
And it has a better frame rate than Elden Ring.
All children bring hope to
Oh, okay.
lives.
I never played the first one of this. I have it on the Epic Hostage store.
This is Joseph Forrest from Hazelight. I'm super excited for Split Fiction to come to Nintendo Switch 2. The game is a story about friendship. You play as Mio, who writes sci-fi, and Zoe, who writes fantasy.
This game was supposed to be pretty
They
good.
get trapped in their own stories.
I don't have any
It's up
friends
to you
though,
and a
so.
friend to help them break free. Now, let me tell you this: if you like It Takes Two, you're gonna love this one. Trust me.
Trust
Of course,
me,
you'll be
I
able
made
to
it.
play Split Fiction on the day Switch 2 launches.
Okay. EA Sports.
We're bringing fans together across the world, both on the pitch and on the gridiron.
$70 game that's $20 within like 3 months.
Coming to Nintendo Switch 2. Madden NFL will also be arriving on the Nintendo platform. EA Sports, it's in the game.
Hi, I'm Alan Tu from Avalanche Software. We are bringing Hogwarts
Hogwarts.
to Nintendo Switch 2.
I still kind of want to play this game.
Graphics and seamless world transitions. You'll be immersed.
Not
in
on the
this
Switch
world
though.
like never before.
I'll definitely be buying it on PC.
And the new
That actually looks pretty decent though, but again, the frame rate's a little.
Discover the enhanced magic when Hogwarts Legacy launches on the same day as Switch 2.
Captain, is that mic supposed to be on?
Tony Hawk. I haven't played a Tony Hawk game in God knows how long. Definitely, it looks like a Tony Hawk game. Nora who? Am I supposed to know who that is? Oh. What? SpongeBob Land. Interesting.
Hello, this is Christian Elverdam from IO Interactive. We are bringing our flagship title, Hitman World of Assassination, to Nintendo Switch 2.
We're gonna let you kill people on the Nintendo Switch.
As the best assassin in the trade, Agent 47 does everything he can to accomplish his mission. And how each mission progresses will vary depending on the player's imagination.
That guy's dead.
Our
Banana.
ever-trending game will release on the same day as the Switch 2.
Okay.
Plus, we are excited to bring another familiar agent to the platform.
Who is it? James Bondus. No way. Is this actually a new James Bond game? Oh, damn.
The world's favorite spy is coming to Nintendo Switch 2, so stay tuned.
That's cool.
The story of light and shadow that never fades is reborn.
Reborn?
Bravely Default returns, remastered in high definition.
Oh, that's cool.
Featuring the Brave and Default commands that help you control the flow of turn-based battle.
I always wanted to play this game too, but
Customized jobs to build out your very own party.
never did,
Enjoy
because
your adventure with upgraded features and enhancements.
playing games on 3DS is a little rough, in my opinion.
Square Enix presents the classic fantasy RPG, Bravely Default Flying Fairy HD Remaster. Set foot in Luxembourg as a warrior of light once more.
You just call me a dork? Obviously, we're getting some Yakuza. Director's cut!
1988年東京と大阪2つの歓楽街を舞台に土地を巡る
Yeah, this game has a frame rate, great.
伝説の始まりを追加シーンとともにお楽しみください。発売日は Nintendo Switch 2の発売と同じ日です。今後のシリーズ展開にもぜひご期待ください。
That's good, that's good.
We'll have more games to show from our publishing and development partners, but for now, we'd like to show a game being developed in collaboration with Nintendo. Please take a look.
Oh, snap. What is it? Koei Tecmo! AAA Games Studio. You sure about that? Oh, is this another
When the Zonai, who descended from the heavens,
Zelda Dynasty Warriors?
with the Hylians, who dwelled on the
Yeah.
surface, their union led to a great
Hyrule Warriors 18.
But in time, a terrible evil arose. A war was fought to vanquish this evil, one which future generations would call the Imprisoning War.
Perhaps you truly have traveled back in time.
So that's Hyrule Castle? Then that must mean this really is the past.
Yeah. It certainly is. Unfortunately, the frame rate is 20 FPS. No, it looks 30. It actually looks decent. Didn't look like Elden Ring, at least. I'm gonna keep going back to that, dude. That looked terrible. Elden Ring looked awful. Yeah, Hyrule Warriors 3.5. I never played any of those. Played Dragon Quest Warriors though, or Dragon Quest Heroes. Yeah, that's what it's called. That game was alright.
Was Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment. It's being developed by Koei Tecmo Games with support from Nintendo. We hope you're looking forward to the untold story of the Imprisoning War, which took place in Hyrule long ago.
What's with all the goats?
And now, some news about Nintendo Switch Online.
Okay.
You can continue to enjoy Nintendo Switch Online on Switch 2.
Makes sense.
And with Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack, you can enjoy a new membership benefit exclusively on Switch 2.
GameCube?
Take a look at this.
GameCube? GameCube! Fuck yeah! Okay.
Nintendo Switch
That's
Online
great.
Plus expansion pack will be getting a new classic game library exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2.
Well, I gotta buy a Switch 2 now.
GameCube, originally released
Damn
in
it.
2001. Here are the titles that will be available at launch.
Yeah, Wind
Legend of Zelda
Waker.
game that looks like a cartoon come to life through cell shading. Controlling the wind using
It's probably gonna be Wind Waker, Double Dash, Sunshine,
adventure across the Great Sea. The Legend of Zelda, The Wind Waker.
maybe Coliseum?
Transcending history and the world.
No way!
Souls and swords.
Soul Calibur 2? Oh, dude, I played the shit out of this game.
Each fighter comes equipped with a different weapon. And
it has Link. Yeah. That's great. Oh, dude. I have never played GX. I want to. I gotta buy a Switch. Just for this.
Featuring the series' first machine customization and story mode, get ready to experience F-Zero GX.
I gotta go buy a Switch too now.
Support multiplayer, up to 4 can play together locally or online.
And now that it has LAN, maybe it won't suck.
These classic games with clearer image quality.
Wait, that was
higher
it?
resolution than the original releases.
Higher resolution?
Also, check the controls for each title and customize them to your liking.
That's cool.
More titles will be added.
Oh, Sunshine, Fire Emblem, XD, Luigi's Mansion, Coliseum. Okay.
Nintendo GameCube, Nintendo Classics, the Switch 2 exclusive game library coming to Nintendo Switch Online Plus Expansion Pack launches the same day as the hardware's release.
I gotta buy me a Switch too.
Dedicated controller
Damn it.
designed after the original GameCube controller will also be released. It can
That's
connect
cool.
wirelessly and also has a C button.
Also has a chat button.
Game chat. The Nintendo GameCube
That thing's gonna be
controller,
$60.
exclusively available for Nintendo Switch Online members, will also be available the same day as Nintendo Switch 2.
Whether you're familiar with the games or haven't played them before, we hope you're looking forward to Nintendo GameCube.
I was actually very surprised to see Soul Calibur.
Of course, you can continue to play select games from the systems shown here on Nintendo Switch 2.
Does it transfer your
Let's
saves?
see some more games from our publishing and development partners.
Okay. Show me. Show me something cool. Never mind. No, never mind. Show me 7 new games. Oh, is this Overtale? Parallel Story. Delta Runny. They're eating some money. I'm waiting. All right, interesting.
Hi.
Oh
I'm Randy
boy.
from Gearbox. Borderlands 4, our upcoming flagship Borderlands game, will launch on Nintendo Switch 2.
Is this gonna have? It looks like it has a frame rate.
Loot and shoot your way through a world filled with wild enemies and
How the hell did they have this game have a frame rate, but Elden Ring didn't get a frame rate?
Borderlands game we've ever made. Borderlands 4 will launch in 2025. We'll be sharing a lot of the game in the months ahead, and there's more from 2K on the way.
Hi, I'm Dennis Shirk from Firaxis Games. We're releasing a Nintendo
Civilization
Switch
18.
of Sid Meier's Civilization 7. In Civ 7, you'll establish an empire and guide your people throughout the ages of history. With the new mouse controls, players can enjoy a more intuitive gameplay experience. Civ 7 launches on the same day as Switch 2.
It's actually pretty smart.
If you already own the Nintendo Switch version, you can experience mouse controls on Switch 2 by purchasing the upgrade. And we have even more news from 2K.
Hi, I'm Lionel Jinks.
And I'm Ben Bishop.
Our final announcement for today is that WWE 2K is coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Plus NBA 2K as well.
We can't wait to see you in the ring.
And on the court.
Okay. Great.
4 kids find this old tattered map. Off they went armed with nothing but
We're sailing.
enthusiasm and a profound lack of preparation. Boom! Terrible at steering a raft.
Stranded.
Let's slay some trees.
Chop chop, homie. What?
Nailed it!
Uh oh.
Hook, line, and sinker.
Uh oh. Where'd the video go? Hello?
Let's slay
Chop chop. I guess it just busted. Okay. Just move forward, see if it fixes itself.
Ha! Nicely done.
Nintendo, your stream broke.
That's everything. That's everything. Let's set sail. That's everything. Let's set sail. This time for home.
Nintendo.
Hi, I'm Dave Crooks.
Nintendo, why? All right, hold on a second here.
Awesome! You nailed it. Hook, line, and sinker.
All right, well, that's unfortunate. Let's refresh. Nope, it's still broken, son of a bitch. We don't care about that. Get out of here. Well, what do I do? What do I do now? This is why you don't watch things live. Back to civilization? Yeah? Oh no. Nintendo, why? Nintendo! Help!
Hello, my name is Adam Badowski from CD Projekt Red. We are
Hello.
delighted to bring the immersive world of the dark future to 7.
We are excited to bring...
Switch 2. You can transport yourself.
Is it gonna freeze again? Oh, I didn't freeze this time.
Or on the go. Get ready to meet unforgettable characters and...
Alright, well, unfortunately, the sound is not gonna be synced, so I'm just gonna mute it so that way we're not spoiled. Unfortunately, Nintendo stream is apparently very well made. And I will probably refrain from watching these things live from now on. Because obviously this is an issue. Survival, kids! I'm not a kid, nor do I know how to survive. Enter Legonjon. Apparently we're going back. This one's in like 3D though, that looks cool. Number 2, Final Fantasy Remake. Wait, what? Did it just like... Hold on.
体験いただきます。スイッチ2で展開する FF7 リメイクシリーズに
Okay, I guess it like caught back up or something. Kunitsugami. That game looks pretty cool. I have never played Hollow Knight. That's the story of season games they showed. The baby with psychic powers. Wild Hearts S. I did not play this game. That's another game that they showed at the Direct. Puyo Puyo. And Tetris. More Rune Factory? Okay. Never played any of those. This game looks really cool. That game does not look really cool. Fast Fusion. Shadow Labyrinth, yeah. I want to play that game. That game looks awesome. Also, that Fast Fusion looked like F-Zero but longboards. Reanimal. Oh, it's another one of the Little Nightmares or whatever. Fortnite's gonna have a frame rate on Nintendo Switch too. Arcade Archives 2? New Professor Layton. Tamagotchi. Oh, they're making another human fall flat? Dude, that game's awesome. I used to cheat when I played that game.
We've shown a lot of games so
I would just climb all the walls,
The next game
jump
will be
over all the
last from our
puzzles.
Publishing and development partners. Please take a look.
What's it gonna be? Hybrid Heaven 2? No? Alright. Is he dead? Hello, sir. Are you okay? Is it in the hand? Is everybody dying? What's happening here?
I give you my blood.
Oh, really?
I give you my life. Turn,
Who are you?
O wheel, and transport him to a night of moonlight, to humanity's very dusk.
Is this Castlevania? I have no idea what this is. I know what this is. I know what this is. It's not hard to figure out what this is. Bloodborne 3? Oh, snap. Wait, what? It's like all these different characters? This is an online game? He's got a jetpack. What is going on? What? It's not creepy. Yeah, this is some... No, maybe not. He sucked his brains out. That's a... toad of some sort. Hey look, it's me and all my friends.
Your eyes and contemplate now the moon, as befits the soon to depart.
What the hell?
You are able, carrier of blood.
Good right, doggies. And apparently turn into dinosaurs. Got magic powers.
The moon tears will flow for one, and one alone.
The Dusk Bloods. Interesting. Okay. That a bird? Bird rat? Bird rat. Only on Nintendo Switch.
What you just saw was a brand new
Interesting.
game by From Software. We'll be publishing a creator's voice article where the game's director, Hidetaka Miyazaki, will share more details about the game, so please check it out when it's available.
Alright.
That's all from our publishing and development partners.
Now what about us?
We'd like to thank the developers who appeared today, as well as our publishing and development
Oh no,
partners
it's over.
who prepared
It's
footage for this presentation.
we only got 4 minutes up.
In addition to what you saw today, our partners are working on many games coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
He ain't wrong.
We'll showcase more games in the future, so we hope you're looking forward to it.
Yep.
Next, please take a look at this.
Uh-oh. There's one more? Who are you? Smash Brothers? They just released a Kirby game though. That's definitely Kirby. Come on, Kirby, you can do it. Turn the star on. Yeah, there you go. What? Oh, is this Kirby's Air Ride? Yeah, that's what it looks like. That's cool. That's cool. Riders. That's cool. I like that. Who's the director? I wonder. Ah, yeah, I wonder. Who's the director? Not surprised.
Kirby Air Ride, which originally released on the Nintendo GameCube system over 20 years ago, is getting a brand new game.
20 years ago.
Air Riders, directed by Masahiro Sakurai. Next is our last trailer for today. Please take a look.
One more. Okay, one more. What is it? New Mario game? What the hell? Banjo-Kazooie? Some sort of collectible game that looks weird. I just saw like all the colors and stuff. Banjo-Kazooie. Ingot Isle. Miner monkeys? Monkey miners? Donkey Kong? What? The foreman has arrived. This is Donkey Kong 64 too? What the hell? Oh, dude, if you could just destroy the... Oh, dude. You can just destroy everything. That is sick. There's just money everywhere. This looked like Banjo-Kazooie to me at first. It still kind of does look like Banjo-Kazooie. Yeah, like those, like all those little characters and stuff look like something out of Banjo-Kazooie. I guess we'll just have to wait and see who the developer is. Well, they said that the partner stuff was done, so it's obviously not gonna be rare, I guess. The whole island is sinking? That's not good. That's the evil monkey? Bonanza? It's coming up pretty quick. It looks good.
That was a brand new 3D platforming action game starring Donkey Kong, called Donkey Kong Bonanza. With incredible strength, smash through enemies, walls,
And everything.
and just about everything as you demolish your way through a massive underground world.
Pretty
More
much.
details will be shared in the future. We hope you're looking forward to it.
Looks pretty good.
Thank you for watching so far.
So far? Is there more?
To recap, Nintendo Switch 2
June 5th,
launches
yeah.
on June 5th.
It's probably not gonna exist.
Finally, here are the hardware options that will be available at launch. We'll release Nintendo Switch 2, as well as a bundle that includes a digital version of Mario Kart World.
Okay.
For more details, please check the official Nintendo Switch 2 website, which goes live later today.
No price.
We've covered a lot of information, but that's all we have to share for today.
You'll have to wait just a bit longer for launch. We are very much looking forward to everyone being able to experience Nintendo Switch 2.
Yeah.
We appreciate you joining us today. Thank you very much.
Alrighty, guardies. Not bad, dude. Let's wait and see if there's anything interesting at the end. Treehouse. No treehouse, dog. Oh wait, it's just a advertisement. $7 a.m. 3 and 4. Okay. Thank you for watching. Nothing. There's nothing else. Are you sure? Are you sure? All right. I guess we'll pause and play and pause and play. All right. Well. Definite highlights for me was GameCube, new James Bond. That's good. But yeah, GameCube, and like that's probably like the biggest thing for me. Kirby Air Riders is nice. The new From Software game looks pretty okay. I didn't particularly care for the camera and like chatting and all that stuff because it just looked very jarring. The screen sharing was like 8 FPS. Like Elden Ring's frame rate was trash. I mentioned that multiple times. Wheelchair basketball, it's different, I guess. You know, not terrible. Not terrible. It's something different. Obviously the new Mario Kart, which I'm sure people are gonna enjoy that. What else did we have in here? Oh yeah, this weird thing that's gonna tell you about the Nintendo Switch 2 that they're gonna make you pay for, apparently. Everything being, well, not everything, but having like system transfer and backwards compatibility and all that stuff was nice. Unfortunately, they said the SD cards for Nintendo Switch are not gonna work on Switch 2. Which sucks, but hopefully you can at least transfer your save data and your games like through the console. The new controller, hopefully it's better. The D-pad on the Pro controller for Switch is pretty bad. And yeah. Shoulder buttons aren't that great either. That camera's trash. That thing better be like $20 or less. Because if that thing's like $60, like, nah. Nah. Metroid having a frame rate, great. Pokemon having a frame rate, great. Hogwarts looked okay. The graphics look a little though. This game looked really cool. I need to play the first one. I have it on the Epic Hostage store. But I never played it. I installed it at one point because I was intending to play it, and then I never did. But yeah, GameCube is definitely the highlight for me. I want to buy a Switch 2 now just for this, just to be able to play GameCube games. Because unfortunately, I don't have any hardware to stream other consoles, and plus there's games on here that I don't have, like Soul Calibur 2. And I never got GX, so being able to experience that would be nice. I never played Gale of Darkness, so being able to play that would be cool. I have Coliseum and Luigi's Mansion and Sunshine. The Strikers would be alright, I guess. Is that the soccer one? I'm surprised there's no Pikmin though. But they just like redid that, so I guess that's probably why. Borderlands 4 actually looked pretty good, graphics wise. Let's see. Final Fantasy being on there makes sense. Star Wars is whatever. Never a big Star Wars guy. But yeah, the From Software game looked pretty cool. Kirby Air Riders looked pretty cool. Donkey Kong game looked pretty cool. But yeah, definitely highlight for me is GameCube. Also the mouse controls is interesting. Just depends on how it works and how responsive it is. Which I was thinking during the presentation when they were showing Civilization 7 or whatever. I'm surprised that like Microsoft and Sony haven't made like their own mouse and keyboard accessories since they like doing all that proprietary bullshit. I'm very surprised that they haven't done anything like that yet. So like Nintendo being the first one to do it, and in a like I guess somewhat innovative way, is pretty interesting. Yeah, Zelda having a frame rate now, that's good. I'm very curious how much the upgrade packs are going to be if you have the original games. Hopefully they're only like $20-$30 because they're gonna make you pay. They're gonna make you pay like full price again. Like, nah, that's not good. But they also are adding things to like the Mario Party gets the Jamboree TV thing, and then they're adding the app thing for Tears of the Kingdom, which is nice. Kirby gets a DLC. But yeah, I think I definitely have to buy a Switch 2 just for the GameCube, because that's pretty good. Unfortunately, they didn't show anything other than Street Fighter from Capcom. Well, I guess they showed the Kumitsugami, the demon lair, demon whatever. Bravely Default getting a redo, remake, remaster, whatever. That's pretty cool. Yakuza getting a game on Switch, pretty cool. I need to go back to those. Do I still have that installed? I was on the third one. I finished 0, 1, and 2. Key whamming and slamming. Let me check here. I might have uninstalled it. And I was on the third one. Let's see. No, I still have it installed. Okay. So I'll have to go back to that at some point. The only problem is like I don't have any of that stuff uploaded on YouTube. Maybe I'll just replay them and do like a whole thing. Cool. Anyway, that was the Nintendo Direct for the Nintendo Switch 2. I'll be putting a link to the video in the description. And what was the next thing? Was it the 17th or something? They were gonna have another. I think it was the Mario Kart thing, right? 17th or the 7th or something somewhere. No, the 7th was the Treehouse thing. No, Treehouse was 3rd and 4th. I think it was 17th for Mario Kart, but whatever. We'll get there. We'll probably check that out because that looked pretty cool too. Anyway, I think that's gonna be it for this one. Some pretty exciting stuff. Yeah. That's gonna be it. Goodbye.